What's shaking, boys and girls? It's your boy, King of the Golden State here with another edition of the Wednesday Pile. And it's a pretty special Wednesday Pile, being the fact that the DC Universe Rebirth has come out. I have to admit that I have not read it yet, but I will read it in the next day or two. Figure I post this up and show you guys what I got as well as DC Universe Rebirth. So let's get started. Getting started, like I already gave it away, is DC Universe Rebirth. It's cover looks good. It's got 3 different versions of it right now of the same issue, so it's not, cover wise, not bad looking. I haven't flipped it open yet, but I'm going to take a day or so from here to sit back and give this a read. And I figure, what the hell, I'm going to pick up both copies. $2.99 cover price. We'll see how long that lasts. And I'm just looking forward to this. Is Batman flying? Because it looks like Batman's flying. Hopefully it's nothing, but just the cover. But I don't know. I went to the midnight release of these things last night, and I thought I was really expecting more, really, personally, as far as like a whole line of comics from DC. But literally, it's DC Universe Rebirth. So I'm kind of like, all right, well, I will give it a read and see if I like it. Hopefully I will. But yeah, I was kind of, that's the only disappointment I had with the DC Universe Rebirth thing going on, is literally a book. And I was expecting like a line of books. Well, I guess from what I understand from the comic shop I went to, that there are going to be more books coming out by the DC Universe, I believe, next week. Yeah, so that's kind of a letdown. But I'll read it. I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe I'll even post a video on my review on this whole thing. But I know some people don't like reviews on things like, I don't know, what's his name? Undisputed Frost? I know that guy. What's up, Frost? Also, I am still into the whole Captain America deal here. It's like a different shield and a whole different setup. I've heard that the writer is getting death threats currently on this title. I don't know, why would you ever want to decide to threaten somebody's life over a comic book? I mean, look, man, I love comics, but I'm not going to go ahead and, threaten somebody's life over something that is something that they disagree with in a comic book that somebody's written. I mean, it's just silly shit. So let's be honest with ourselves. But yeah, nice looking cover. Nick Spencer, hopefully everything works out for him. But like I said, I've heard things on this, and I'm looking forward to reading this. So I'm gonna try to read this week, and I'll try to refrain from reviewing this comic book, Frost. I'm just fussing with you, Frost. You know that. But yeah, so I got that. I also got a Flash issue 52, The End. I have not read this one, admittedly. I just like the cover, and it looks decent enough for me to pick up and read. And I can't say no to the Flash. Let's just be honest. I mean, the Flash. I mean, if you guys seen the season finale, I hope you guys did, of the Flash TV show. It is awesome. It's not as good as last season's season finale, but it's still awesome. It still holds weight. And if you guys have seen it already, please, tell me about it in the description. Tell me what you guys thought about the show, because there's a great spin on the last few minutes of the show, which I hope they can make more of going on, in the third season. So we'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath on it, but I'm looking forward to things. Also, another issue of Daredevil came out, and also the cover drawn by Bill I want to say Bill Sienkiewicz, but it's going to probably be Bill Sienkiewicz. I always butcher names like this, but every time he has a cover that he's drawn, it really just calls for me to pick it up and just kicks ass with that artwork, especially with the stuff he does in Daredevil. It's amazing stuff. Also picked up Nighthawk #1. That one just came out of nowhere, so I figured I'd just give that one a shot, because it's Nighthawk, one of the Squadron Supreme, so figure give that one a shot and hopefully it's a good read, Also, picked up Tokyo Ghost by Rick Remender. Hopefully you guys are reading that, because Tokyo Ghost is a really, really, really good read, and it's very underrated. Set in the future about two people who are kind of like trying, they're on the run, and they're one's this big dude who's like constantly into like television that he attaches it to his face. It's not even funny. The other girl is just trying to pull him away from this life, and it's really good. It's a really, really good read, and it's one I can't put down. Rick Remender, I don't read many of Rick Remender's stuff, but from what I've read so far, he's actually writes some good stuff. Tokyo Ghost is good. It's on issue number 7. If you could pick up the other stuff from Remender, it's really good. Let me see here, guys. Got a couple more. Actually, I might have one more here. Okay. This one here, Extraordinary XMen. Still loving the stuff here by Lemire. Ramos is okay. From what I understand, that guy's not really great at conventions, but I never met him, so I can't really confirm that opinion. But he's still a decent artist, and it's still another part of the Apocalypse War. So I'm definitely liking what Jeff Lemire is putting out there. I mean, the guy writes some really good stuff. I never heard of him until like earlier this year, and from what I've read from him, actually no, let me take that back. I've read Descender, but as far as his Marvel stuff, like Moon Knight and Extraordinary X-Men, it's actually pretty good. I never really thought I'd like say, hey, I really like this guy's writing, because I barely knew him. I'm used to people like Brian Michael Bendis writing X-Men over and over and over again. Nothing against Brian Michael Bendis, but the dude needs a little help here and there. So I am, I'm digging what he's putting down. So there's that. And the last one is Justice League number 50 by Jeff Johns, and it's a 50th anniversary issue. It's a 50th issue, basically like an anniversary thing, and it's the 50th issue, and it's the Dark Side War, and I like those anniversary issues that just, they're at the big numbers of 50. Somebody said something else about that they were big on the anniversary issues. I forgot who it was, but it makes sense. Like if you like that number 1 collector's issue, or that number 50 or number 25, they need more of those to stick out more. They don't do those enough anymore. Or the 100th issue. They need to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just of the like mind of bringing back, like, say, the big anniversary look on something like that. They don't have it on this. It just says number 50, which is kind of a disappointment. But I still like 50 anniversary issues and like anniversary issues period. But I'm really holding out hope for the DC universe when it comes to like what they're doing with this whole Rebirth thing, because this came out the same week Rebirth, the DC Universe Rebirth thing came out, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. And hopefully, things come out somewhat decent, But yeah, that's pretty much all the important stuff I thought was important this Wednesday. It's been a wild Wednesday for me. So other than that, if you guys like what you see, give me a like. If you feel like commenting, give me a comment. If you feel like subscribing, please subscribe. All right. Well, this is King of the Gold State signing off, saying take care. Peace.